Yeah, it went really fast. So, and I haven't had a chance. I did a lot of talking afterwards, so I didn't have a chance to do any replays. To be honest with you, I prepared and kind of expected and spent a lot of time visualizing 25 hard minutes, just because Julianna is a tough son of a gun and she's a fighter through and through. And I wasn't sure. I know she's durable, so I wasn't sure what was going to happen. There were even moments in the first round where I wanted to kind of unleash, but just felt like, all right, 25 minutes is 25 minutes. Let's be smart here. And then in the second round, I heard the clapper. I was in a strong position with the Kimura grip, and this is a move that Coach Mako and I and Coach Mike and I drill quite a bit. Like, I feel pretty strong there. We go from Kimura to north-south to crucifix and like just over and over and over again. And so I heard the clapper and I was like, well, let me just give it a little yank and see what happens. And next thing I know, he's pulling me off saying that she tapped. I didn't even feel a tap. So I was like, oh, wow, I'm UFC champion.
Yeah. And you were on the 1 yard line, as you famously said. How does it feel to cross over to the end zone?
It feels pretty, yeah. It feels amazing. You know, a lot has happened in a very short amount of time just since I got out of the cage. Even while I was in the cage, a lot happened. But, you know, this belt right here, yes, best in the world, but this belt represents so much more than that. The journey to get here and the woman that I've become, from being 6 years old on my Mimi's couch watching the 96 Olympic Games to being here. I've been through some shit, and I feel like my spirit is unbreakable and my faith is unshakable, and who I am as a person is someone that I'm proud of. So yes, this belt is amazing, but the journey to get here is really what matters most to me.
Did she hurt you with the up kick, the illegal one in the opening round that cost her the point?
No, it hit my nose, and so like at first I was a little nervous that my nose is gonna be messed up, but I was all right. Just kind of like, I think I said, "What the fuck?" But I'm all right.
Yeah, and then obviously you're celebrating. You invited Amanda into the octagon and everything. Was that something that you were hoping and like wanting to happen to actually come in there?
No, I mean it wasn't like a planned thing. I mean, in my head, this is what I want. And I saw her on the Jumbotron, and I was like, let's make some, what do the kids call it? You know, aura magic or aura farm. I don't know what the hell they call it. Let's make some promotional magic right here. So I said, come on, let's go, girl.
Yeah, I think it worked out great.
Thank
you. When I spoke to Ali a couple days ago, he said like the perfect plan would be you guys first fight at 45 and then at 35. Any sense that could happen, or do you think it'll be for that belt in front of you?
I have no idea, but I'm open to. I just want to fight. I definitely want to fight Amanda. She's the greatest of all time. I want to be the greatest of all time. I've wanted that for a long time now. It's not personal. There's no bad blood. I don't care what weight we fight at. You know, like I walk around at 100. I'm not even going to tell you guys what I walk around at. Never mind.
And I guess just lastly for me, when that fight does happen, we don't know when it'll be, but there's so much history. It's been talked about forever. She's been gone for a while at a different gym. You've been improving. Like, what do you think this fight looks like? Do you think you go do her a similar way to Julianna? Will it be a way harder fight? Listen,
I'm going to give Amanda as much time as she needs to prepare. I want her to be the best her. I'm going to be the best me. We're going to go in there and make some absolute magic in the women's division. We're going to break some records and make some history, and we're both going to make a lot of money doing it, and we're going to bring women's MMA to a whole new level.
Kayla, front, right here. I know you said there was nothing personal with Julianna, but you know at the press conferences when she's talking, you're saying, you know, I get paid to put my elbow through you. So when you're on top of her and you get to actually rain down elbows, is that in the back of your mind, or
no?
Is it just
I wish it was, but it's not. I'm not that petty. Ali says I'm petty, but I'm not.
And you said you didn't care what weight class you fight Amanda's, but like when would you want that fight? Is there like a perfect location you would want to fight her at?
Oh, a location. Send me a location. Yeah, dude, I'd fight her on Mars. I don't care. Like I want her to be ready, so I don't know how much she's been training, but I'll be ready.
Kayla, right here.
Yeah.
Kayla, so when Amanda comes into the cage, the first thing you guys do is hug.
Yeah.
You know, like, have you seen her really since kind of the gym dissipated, or like?
No, I haven't seen her since. I don't even remember the last time I saw Amanda. Maybe when she left the gym, I guess. So when did she leave the gym? After she lost to Julianna. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Did you have thought about, like, maybe when you guys did see each other? Because obviously you envisioned that you'd be fighting one another at some point. Did you think about, like, how you might react when you saw her? Did you surprise yourself at all? Or?
No, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm a lot tougher in my head than in person. Like, yeah, I mean, not that I would say, I don't know. I just want to fight her, so I don't care. It's no bad blood. She did, yeah, we hugged, and then we faced off, dude, because we about to fight. Everything I've ever wanted is happening.
And I know I spoke to her this week, and she was saying she has been training twice a day, so there's certainly the training is there.
Good. I love to hear that.
She's targeting the end of the year, ideally, to come back. Does that line up with kind of your timeline?
I'll be ready.
In the first, when you did get up kick, were you purposely trying to make sure your knee was on the ground when you postured, or was that just a happy accident? So it was.
I have no idea. Not second by second. I mean, usually I keep my knees on the ground unless I'm like gonna throw their legs by and smash them in the face. So I think my knees were probably down because I usually keep them down. Yeah.
I know obviously a lot in this build-up is going to be made about your past training with Amanda. I guess it's been years, but how much do you feel like you can take out of what you did with her and working with her, but also your team too, because they obviously were on the other side of the equation with her. Is that something that you feel like you already kind of have a blueprint for?
Yeah, I mean, a fight's a fight, you know? Like, we're probably two very different people from who we were when we trained. I know I am a completely different person and fighter. I know my coaches have a lot of insight. They all trained with her for years. But I'm not going to focus. I'm going to focus on me. You know, I'm going to go out there and instill my will 1 round at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 exchange at a time, 1 breath at a time.
Thanks.
Because you have been asked it, and I know it's been asked a million times before you achieved this. What is more difficult, winning an Olympic gold medal or a UFC title? And now that you have this,
dude, I thought I was going to get away. Oh, man. Shoot. This is like a very bad spot for me, because if I say it's harder to be a UFC champion, then all of the judo people will be mad at me. And if I say it's harder to be an Olympic champion, then all of the UFC people, you know, they're both very special. This is like picking a favorite child. I don't have any favorite children, all right? I love them both. One of them gets on my nerves more than the other, but I love them both. I can't answer it. They're both special. They're both.
I know the fight is just now happening and everything, but what would you consider Amanda's biggest strength, just looking off at it now?
I mean, I think she's gifted athletically. I think she's got natural power. Yeah, she's the greatest. She's the greatest. She's decent everywhere. Long arms, strong. Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight.
Last one. Can you talk a little bit more in detail about what you said inside the cage? Were you really? I mean, you said you were serious about dropping out of the fight on because the weight cut was too hard.
No. Okay. Yeah. No, I wasn't. No, I would have chopped off my leg to make it to this fight, but there are moments. There are moments in your life where you have a choice, right? You have a choice to say I quit, or you have a choice to dig in your heels. And Thursday night was definitely one of those moments for me where I wanted to be like anywhere else on earth than in that sauna, you know? I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It sucks ass. If anyone, it's not pretty, but it's in those moments when your true character comes out and you're forged, and I've been forged in the fire, literally. I think that Dan and I were joking about it. Like, I might be unbreakable. Like you can't kill me. I'm kind of like a cockroach, you know? It's just you can't get rid of me. And again, I give all of that to God. He's made me a hell of a weapon.